Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, weekends.
Ah, weekends. The magic time when you can finally relax, sleep in, and maybe eat something nice.
Exactly. And today, we'll help you learn how to talk about your weekend in English.
Yeah, we'll share our own weekends too, so you can listen, learn new words, and maybe repeat after us.
So, Jessica, how was your weekend? Jessica. And I'm Jessica. It's good to have you here again.
It was actually really nice. On Saturday, I went hiking with a few friends.
Ethan, today, we're talking about one of my favorite topics, weekends. Hiking? That sounds fun. Where did you go? Jessica. Ah, weekends. The magic time when you can finally relax, sleep in, and maybe eat something nice. Ethan. Exactly. And today, we'll help you learn how to talk about your weekend in English.
We went to a small mountain about an hour from the city. It wasn't too high, but the view from the top was beautiful.
Nice. So, you went hiking. That's a good example of what you can say in English. I went hiking. Simple, clear, and natural.
Right. You can also say, I went for a hike. Both are fine.
True. Did you take pictures?
Oh, a lot. The weather was perfect. Blue sky, a little wind, and fresh air. I took so many pictures of the trees and the lake.
You sound like one of those people who say, I'll just take a few photos and then come back with 1,000.
Guilty. I love nature photos. What about you, Ethan? How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Mine was a little lazy, to be honest. I stayed home most of the time.
That sounds nice too. Sometimes you just need a quiet weekend.
Exactly. On Saturday, I watched a movie and cooked dinner at home.
Oh, nice. What did you cook?
Pasta. Simple, but delicious.
You and your pasta. You could live on that.
I probably could. It's fast, cheap, and makes me feel like I'm in Italy.
So you watched a movie and cooked pasta. What about Sunday?
On Sunday, I cleaned my apartment in the morning and then met a friend for coffee in the afternoon.
That's a nice mix. Some work, some fun.
Yeah, I like my Sundays to be calm but not boring.
You know, many English learners get confused about how to talk about their weekends.
Yeah, they often ask, should I say I go or I went?
Right. Remember, when you talk about the past, use past tense.
For example, I went to the park, I watched a movie, I cooked dinner.
Jessica, simple and natural. Don't worry about using fancy grammar. Just tell your story.
Exactly. So let's practice a few examples together.
Okay, let's imagine we're students in an English class and the teacher asks, what did you do on the weekend?
I'll go first. On the weekend, I stayed home and relaxed. I watched a movie and ordered pizza.
Pizza. Always a good choice. My turn. On the weekend, I met my friends. We went to a cafe and talked for hours.
That's perfect. You can also add feelings to make your sentences more interesting. Like, I had a great weekend, or it was so relaxing.
Or, if your weekend wasn't great, you can say, it was okay, or it was a little boring.
Yeah, not every weekend is exciting. Sometimes you just do laundry.
True. And you can still say, I did laundry, or I cleaned my room. It's all real-life English.
Exactly. You don't need to sound like a movie star. Just be real.
Speaking of real, what's one thing you wish you did this weekend but didn't?
I wish I went to the gym. I told myself I would, but I didn't.
Classic. The weekend gym plan that never happens.
Yeah, what about you?
I wish I watched a movie. After hiking, I was so tired that I just fell asleep early.
That happens. Sometimes rest is the best plan.
True. You know, I like weekends because they're a little pause button for life.
I like that. A pause button. That's a nice phrase.
Yeah, just time to stop, breathe, and do what makes you happy.
And if you're learning English, weekends are also a great time to practice speaking.
Exactly. You can try saying out loud, "What did I do on the weekend?" Then answer your own question.
Like on Saturday, I went shopping. On Sunday, I met my cousin.
Yes. Just talk to yourself in English. No one's judging.
You can even record your voice and listen to it later. It helps you hear your mistakes and improve.
I do that sometimes too. It's a bit weird at first, but it really works.
Another idea is to write a short journal every Sunday night. Just 2 or 3 sentences about your weekend.
Yeah, like, this weekend I visited my grandma. We cooked together. I felt happy.
That's perfect. Simple, real, and emotional.
You can even add what you learned or felt. Like, I learned to make soup, or I felt relaxed after spending time with family.
Right. That helps you connect English with your real life.
And makes your memory stronger.
So, let's give our listeners a mini challenge.
Ooh, I like that.
This week, after your weekend, try writing or saying 3 sentences in English about what you did.
For example, 1, I went to the market. 2, I watched a movie. 3, I cleaned my room.
That's it. Simple English, big progress.
Exactly. And you can also ask your friends in English, "How was your weekend?"
Yes, let's practice that. I'll ask you again. How was your weekend?
What? It was great. I went hiking and took beautiful pictures.
And you can reply back. That sounds fun. Or nice.
See? Now you already have a small real conversation.
You can build more. For example, how was your weekend? It was okay. I stayed home. Oh, really? What did you do? I watched TV and relaxed.
That's natural and easy to use with anyone.
Yeah. Small talk like this is how real conversations begin.
And it makes you sound friendly and confident in English.
Totally. So what's one English word you used this weekend without thinking, Jessica?
Maybe coffee. I say coffee more than my own name.
I believe that. You're a caffeine queen.
Guilty again. What about you?
Ethan, sleep. I said it many times. I need sleep. I want sleep. Please, let me sleep.
So true. Weekend equals sleep.
Exactly. All right, let's give some more examples for our listeners. Different things people might say about their weekends.
Good idea. Okay, you go first.
I went shopping with my mom.
I watched a new movie with my friends.
I played football in the park.
I cooked dinner for my family.
I read a good book.
I just stayed home and relaxed.
See? You can mix verbs like went, watched, played, cooked, read, stayed.
Yeah, those are all past tense verbs. Easy and useful.
Exactly. You can make hundreds of sentences with them.
And if you want to sound more natural, you can add small details.
Like, I went shopping with my mom on Sunday morning, or I cooked dinner for my family because it was my dad's birthday.
Those little details make your English sound real, not robotic.
Totally. So, Jessica, quick question. What's your perfect weekend?
Jessica. My perfect weekend? Maybe Saturday morning coffee, a slow breakfast, then a walk in the park.
That sounds peaceful.
And Sunday, lazy day. Reading a book, watching a movie, calling family.
I like that. For me, a perfect weekend would be sleeping in, having a big brunch, and then maybe a short road trip.
Oh, road trips are the best. Windows down, music up, no stress.
Exactly. Just freedom.
You know, when people talk about their weekend, they often focus on what they did, but they can also talk about how they felt.
Good point. You can say, I felt happy. I felt tired, I felt relaxed, or I felt bored,
Feelings make your story more human.
and easier for people to connect with.
So if someone asks, "How was your weekend?" you can say, "It was fun," or "It was relaxing,"
Or it was busy if you had a lot to do.
or "It was amazing" if something special happened.
What's the most amazing weekend you've ever had?
Maybe the time I traveled to the beach with my friends. We watched the sunrise and swam in the ocean.
That sounds like a movie.
It really was. What about you?
I once went camping in the mountains. No phone signal, no noise, just stars.
That sounds peaceful.
It was. Cold, but peaceful.
I think everyone needs a weekend like that sometimes. No stress, no deadlines, just quiet.
Yeah, time to reset.
You know, weekends also show what kind of person you are.
True. Some people love parties, some love books.
And both are fine. The main thing is enjoy your time.
Exactly. Enjoy, and then tell your story in English.
Speaking of which, let's do one last practice. I'll ask you questions, and our listeners can answer with us.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Question 1. What did you do on Saturday?
I cooked pasta and watched a movie.
Question 2. Did you go out on Sunday?
Yes, I met a friend for coffee.
Question 3. How did you feel on Sunday night?
I felt relaxed and ready for the new week.
Nice. And you, listeners, how about you? You can answer out loud or in the comments.
Yeah? Write in the comments. What did you do this weekend? Practice your English with us.
And if you learned something new today, don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll be back soon with another real English conversation.
Until then, enjoy your week and your next weekend.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.